I'm getting an ad now, but the stream is going live. What? Let's try that again. What?
What?
Okay, Twitter's being weird. Oh, whoops, I exited out of your stream.
Hi, Song.
Hi, Lux.
Okay, so it is Rockman and RockDhum, of all people.
Of all people.
So in the past, we have actually raced this game, you and I. It's been so long, I don't remember who wins. I'm sure who won that. I'm sure no one does.
No one cares.
But I had this wonderful idea of why don't we do this game co-op, since I always do this game co-op with Ratmus. Then I never really, of course, considered the fact that Nintendo makes it impossible to play retro games with their fucking controller ideas. So this is probably going to be an epic disaster.
But yeah, you might get to see us suck at this game.
A 2-player game. Yeah, I am using this Super Nintendo style USB controller that works with the Switch, surprisingly. But I don't know, the way the D-pad is coded, it might be coded as like an analog stick, because it doesn't work 100% very well. And I'm sure Doom is using what?
I'm using the third-party Pro controller that you got me.
And how are you going to use the D-pad with, it's in a weird place? I mean,
I'm just gonna have to live with it.
I guess we'll find out.
I am not using the analog stick, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I tried when I was messing around. I tried. But anyways, I mean, I have taken the role of Mario, the older brother, as it were. And I have apparently also just decided, taken it upon myself to beat Yoshi's Island 1.
Rockman, and RockDhum Rockman.
That's canon.
Handicaps are needed for the pros.
It's a secret of the pros. I may not know who won that race, but I know it was like 2.5 hours. But I'm sure this will take longer than that. Of course, Zoda beat the pants off of both of us.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about how quickly he beat it.
Zoda should be forced to use a freaking analog stick and see how he does. Let's see if this works.
Have to use a keyboard.
Yeah. How about a DDR pad? How about Donkey Kongas?
Yeah.
I see. I think like on my screen, Luigi like disappeared for a frame because of lag or something. And so Kodum has decided to troll all of us, and instead of doing Yoshi's Island 2, he took my Switch Palace.
Oh, it's your Switch Palace? I didn't realize you claimed the right to it.
Haven't you ever played Super Mario World with your brother, Doom?
I'm sure I have, but well, I don't think we have any rules like that.
There are no rules. I just,
No rules, just right, like Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse. There are no rules in terms of like I didn't even think to discuss any rules. I didn't even think we needed rules. So there are no rules. This is hats off, late night. Definitely pants on, shoes on. Actually, I'm wearing shoes. I don't know why.
I am not.
It's because I got a haircut today and then I was too lazy to take them off. I just now decided that this is a speed run, so I'm gonna go faster.
Go past.
Goes that one up.
Rip that one up.
I'll have to do the harder levels for you because clearly you're at a handicap.
I didn't really notice it much in the Yellow Switch Palace, so I don't know, maybe it won't be that bad.
Well, now you get to do a real level.
It is weird hearing the audio on your end behind the gameplay.
I could try turning it down low if it's distracting.
It's fine. Yeah, I think I feel the input lag a little bit. Yes, I'm going to get bonus stars because maybe I'll fuck up later and need the lives.
I wonder if we need little text things like that. Oops. I hit something in OBS and the game moved. There we go. Alright, I don't know. I'll mess with that when you're playing. Was it, when did this game come out in North America? Was it 91, 92?
I think it was 91.
I don't know when exactly Ratmus and I got our Super Nintendo, so we'll say 92-ish. This was probably the first game we played.
I got my Genesis in 92, so the Super Nintendo was probably a year or two after that.
So you got the Genesis first.
Yeah, and then I had to sell the Genesis to get a Super Nintendo. That was the stipulation.
Yeah, thankfully we were never forced to sell any of our systems. Of course, we stupidly decided to sell the NES because we were like, oh, that's the old shit. Who wants that anymore? It's all about the Super Nintendo now. Hey, Durgan.
Hey, Durgan.
Keep selecting that.
Pretty good on lives now. Bunny rated this streamer that she likes, Toki, and he was playing this a couple of days ago. Hey, Zoda.
Hey, Zoda.
We totally weren't talking about you earlier. Was it a job where you got to stand? Because, yeah, I used to have to work at a job where I stood all day, and my feet and back did not like me doing that job.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you added to the stream.
Forest Soda can't read. Yeah, I mean, I used to work as a bagger in a grocery store back in high school and college, and you had to stand during that entire job. People, always tell me, like my parents or the people at the grocery store, like, "Oh, Rockman, why don't you just get this job again? You need a job." Like, do you know how fucked up my back is? Do you know how, like, I'm way older now. I cannot fucking physically do that anymore. I'm subverting expectations totally. But yes, I went ahead and added.
That's not what I do, but I'll just get the regular exit then.
I went ahead and I didn't know if it was 100% needed, but I added those names to the thing in case anybody is unaware. Listen up, people on YouTube. I am Rockman, and that is RockDhum, and those are our names. And this is Switch Online, which you could obviously tell from the buttons on the bottom. But yes, Doom and I are not in the same room, unlike when me and Ratmus were kids.
I'm going to this.
Yeah, I was never a cashier, Durgan. I was only a bagger. Worked at that job for 4 years off and on during school. Yes, those are totally our Christian names. And Doom is normally very good at this game and games like this, but if he fucks up, it's because he's using a Switch Pro controller.
Man, I flicked the right analog stick and it made this freaking cursor appear on my screen. Okay, that's cool.
This is kind of like streaming with Ratmus, where like I'm the one streaming, and yet I'm just sitting here not doing anything for half the time.
This is what Mario was like back in the day, people, unless you were playing the Mario Bros. Arcade game.
Yes, Doom and I could do Super Mario Brothers 1 and 3 like this, but it's probably a bad idea.
Well, at the very least, we should see how we do in this game first.
Yeah, well, I mean, Super Mario Brothers 1, it would just be boring, I think. Super Mario Brothers 3, the problem more is that you're so much better at that game than I am.
Yeah, the problem with 1 is that you don't trade off but from level to level. It's not until one person dies that it goes to the other player.
Yeah, and like doing this game and Super Mario Brothers 3 co-op, like you're like if I complete a level, that means you don't have to, right?
Yeah.
But in Super Mario Brothers 1, like we both have to do 1-1. We both have to do whatever levels we decide to get to.
What one person does doesn't affect the other
Exactly.
person.
I am, as I said, using this USB Super Nintendo-ish controller, and the buttons make noises. Definitely not the same noises. Definitely not the same exact feel as a Super Nintendo controller.
Oh my god, I missed the mushroom. It's fine, get a feather anyway.
I wonder then if I like hit the home button and went to my home menu, then would you just still be playing normally? Like, I'm sure people on stream would see my home menu, but like, would you be playing normally? I don't intend to start messing around with that. It's just a weird question.
For a second, I thought you were going to go get the green switch palace now that I uncovered
I
it.
should have. I didn't even think of it. Shit.
Because there are no rules.
There are definitely roads. Because it's 820. For some reason, I thought that was a fire flower. For some reason, I thought that was the key. The P-switch, I mean.
Did you, Lux?
It's like... I feel like my swimming is laggy. Button presses. I can only have...
I thought the person hosting the game would not have the input lag, but I could be wrong.
So I can't tell, you know, if it's the controller or the onlineness or what's doing it. because I read that as a song asking, "Didn't I fall asleep in one of the Switch palaces?" But yeah, I mean, it may have even been this one. Like it's pretty easy if you come in as small Mario and you just like run into a Koopa. It's not like it's impossible to die, except for the yellow because there's no enemies.
Spooky ghost house. So you must really like it, Durgan, if you're watching for the fifth time. Ringing.
Why do I have fire flowers instead of capes?
It's true, Lux. That's certainly true of video games. Playing something you're familiar with is way easier than learning a new game.
That's why I don't play new games anymore. Meanwhile, Doom is playing Yakuza 0 through 7 for hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Yeah, I actually earlier today went through my VODs to see how many total hours I put into that series. 468.
It's less than 1/4 of the time I've spent playing Apex. Hmm. I've never even been on Crunchyroll. I don't know what they have. Like,
I've used it a little bit,
because I would be more
but
interested in like classic anime series than new
I know
series.
it's different than it used to be, though.
And of course, I would only watch it in Japanese. It's like if they have everything that Rumiko Takahashi's ever done subbed, that would be kind of cool. Probably better than going through hundreds of DVDs. Uh, I'm like, why didn't I go get cape feathers? Oh, well, it'll be a lot easier once presumably Doom opens up the top secret area because otherwise it would switch to the other person. Just going into a level to get power-ups.
Yeah, speaking of Funimation, one of the things like I wanted to watch that I still haven't is the new Fruits Basket, just to see if it's any good.
Is there a new Fruits Basket? I
Yeah,
saw something about Fruits Basket that didn't look like Fruits Basket.
I know Buck has watched. I don't know if he watched all of it, but I know he watched some of it. Yeah, it's like it's basically a remake, but it's the goal of it was to get through the entire manga story rather than what the anime did, where it ended early. I'm actually not sure if it's finished or not.
Mm.
Ghost Stories, oh my god, Ghost Stories is amazing.
And I would be interested to have a service that had Yu Yu Hakusho as
Yes.
well. Because I think I talked about it, like I watched Yu Yu Hakusho and one of the episodes just wasn't subbed. That's always my question, like especially with like Netflix or in this case Crunchyroll, is like, is there any way to find out what is on there without fucking paying for the service? Just to know if it's worth paying for the service. If do they have the thing that I want? Because
Wow, fucking this up.
wow. I've also heard rumors of like new episodes of Dragon Ball Super, which ended like years ago, and like it was really hard for me to find episodes of that when that thing was going. And it's like a lot of times, like it's just so hard to find episodes of anime. At least the ones that I want.
Premium is only needed for the current season and a few niche shows. Okay.
Shit. I think the ice physics are really screwing me up in terms of the controller, the lag. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like ice physics.
Why? Okay, I can't use. Oh, never mind. I can't do it now. Missed it. Whatever. Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham are in the Full Metal Alchemist dub. I've met both of them in person.
Shit, I almost got hit by that damn Koopa. Jesus. I'm just trying to rare this whole level while thinking about anime. I have Hulu, and I think Hulu actually has Sailor Moon. The classic Sailor Moon available both subbed and dubbed. So, yeah, I don't know, like, because I know that Doom has seen some scenes of the Sailor Moon dub and been like, oh my god, this really is horrible. And then we've.
I mean, I used to watch the show as a kid, but then yeah, I found that YouTube channel that takes a bunch of like choice clips from the dub.
Yeah, I think you showed me like one scene one time, and I was like, I really like you to show you the Japanese version so you could compare. But yeah, I don't know.
I never really listened to much of the newer Sailor Moon dub, so I don't know how that is.
Yeah, it's like I think because one time I think you posted a clip to me that was a scene from the third season where she was getting her pure heart raped out from her, and it was like terrible screaming.
Yeah.
It's so barring the Star Road, you just go this way, I guess. Of course, this means that you would do the castle.
Vanilla Dome has two main branches to take, so we can split up there. You meant to get hit there, so you grab the moon.
Sure, let's go with that. Now I'm in Galumba Hell. No,
But hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
I was not touching that guy. My strat will just be to not get extra lives and then just steal from you if I need them.
What I figured, yeah. You have option.
No, my real strat will be to get him in like Forest of Illusion or whatever.
I'd like to keep Yoshi. Not that it's really a big loss if I lose him. I can go back to the top secret area and get him again.
Yoshi should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable. So yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I haven't been able to sleep well the past few nights because there is a goddamn bird pecking and bashing into my bedroom window.
It's fun.
It's 6 in the morning today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to sleep in the basement today. And I hurt my back the other day. You want to hear how I hurt my back or what I was doing?
Sure.
I was trying to help my dad figure out why the ink in his printer wasn't working.
That's an interesting way to hurt your back.
Well, how the fuck does that have anything to do with hurting your back, Rock
Yeah.
Man? The only explanation I have is that in order to mess with the printer, I had to kind of bend at a weird angle.
It's not supposed to go at an angle.
Yeah, I googled why is this bird attacking my window, and the general consensus is that the bird sees its reflection, thinks it's a rival bird, and has to attack to protect its territory. Oh, come
Yeah, I
on.
remember at my old job, turkeys would sometimes walk through the parking lot and they'd come by the glass and see themselves in their reflection and start pecking at it.
Are there just wild turkeys roaming around California?
Yeah,
Is that?
yeah, that's what I've heard, Durgan. So anytime I see one, I steer clear of it because I don't want to mess with it.
I mean, I've only seen like wild geese.
Yeah, I've dealt with wild geese before, as anyone who knows my golf story can attest
You
to.
you dealt with them with extreme prejudice, that's for sure. But is that how you get your Thanksgiving turkey, though? You just go through a parking lot and just catch one wild?
I don't know if I know anyone in my family who could like dress the turkey or whatever.
Hmm. So I guess Doom's choice of exit here will determine which path we take. Although I don't know exactly how you would. It's gonna. I think it would be really hard to get that one path right.
I'm just gonna take the normal exit here.
Yeah, because I think unless you're like a crazy speed runner or something, probably the only way to do that without the blocks is a Yoshi jump. So maybe I'll go back and get a Yoshi for that. Also, when I first planned this stream, I did not take into account that now is the time that I normally eat, and now I'm hungry.
What was that right, Durgan? I would have no idea.
Yeah, I certainly would not have thought of that, but it makes sense. Oh, slow down. Can I save this blue shell?
Tactical Yoshi eating.
It's not a sentence I thought I'd hear, but yes. Bow. I've never done that before. That's funny.
Right, since you opened that path, I'll let you go on that way.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to come over there and steal it. I'll come over and steal your Switch Palace. And we have to point out that when that time that Cobra saw Blake doing this level backwards,
I tried to jump there.
I was wondering if you were like going to cut your losses and just leave, and I'm like, no, you're waiting for the power
Thought
up.
about it.
Forget, is there a way to? Okay, that almost worked. I can't get it to work anymore. It's just like a little less responsive.
This is where Ratmus complains that the red and blue switch block don't give you anything.
Can I get this? Yes, I remember we looked at a wonderful document that he made about his top 10 video game letdowns, and that was number 1. Yeah, that's easy enough, actually. Well, I know we're still fairly early in the game and all, but as far as controller issues, I've died, and I don't think you have.
Not yet, no.
Whatever controller you're using is clearly not insurmountable. It may not be ideal.
Hold on a moment. Never mind, thought I was gonna sneeze and didn't come.
I just checked my following page, and somebody has a BRB screen. I think it's a BRB screen because it says BRB at the bottom. It's like a picture of Mariah Carey. It looks like it was photoshopped into someone's basement, and like in the corner it has a date like it was filmed on a camcorder. It says April 12th, 92. So it's like this is somebody's basement from 1992 that they photoshopped Mariah Carey into as a BRB screen.
Hey. Hey, Ash. You'll be unresponsive.
I bet you're sorry that you didn't think of that and you just used the one you did instead. Hey, Ash. This is a level where I could get some extra lives, or I could just rare the whole thing. Remember when you were playing FF6 and you had 0 people in your party?
Good times.
Goddamn bomb. Well, since I landed here, I guess the game wants me to do this.
I'm guessing they removed that from the Pixel remaster, but I don't know if anyone cares to find out. Look at all them lives. Not as many as I had in Kirby Star Allies, though.
Yeah, that's crazy with a game where it's so difficult to die apparently, and the lives counter goes past 99.
Yeah, maybe they figured, well, we know this is an easy game, so let's just let them get more than 99 lives, because it's probably going to happen. Well, I want to prioritize getting 1 or 2 of them. Forgotten Land doesn't even have lives, so they took the Mario Odyssey route. No, Yoshi said you can't eat the dolphins even if you were playing the Japanese version.
Oh, despair. Not eating dolphins. It's like, I have 99 coins, and then there was the last one.
And for blargs.
I think I have that dolphin emote. 2 dolphin emotes. Wow, Ash. With all the talk of Ratmus streaming Mega Man games, what if he did stream Rockman and Bass?
Whoa.
I just mixed my metaphors, didn't I?
Yeah, Rockman and bass.
It's Rockman and Forte and Mega Man and Bass, isn't it? Because I don't think that game is in any of the collections.
Probably not.
So we only have it on Super Famicom.
That's better.
That's a lot better. I can't even remember the last time I got all of them. As hard as I try, I usually get 7. Or 8.
That's a shamefully angsty teen.
But did you have Mega Man Soccer? Shit. Screwed this up. Now I have to beat the legendary Trent Reznor.
Legendary. Mario looks like he's ashamed of what he's done.
How dare you beat the legendary Trent Reznor? I'm gonna put something in the microwave.
There we go. Oh, this is going to be hard to do with hearing Rock's audio, not able to time this that well. Never mind, it wasn't that hard.
Shit. Would you do a rare that level?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Oh shit, I ain't a rare in this level.
You can try. Not that you have a cape.
That's not what Yoda told me. He said,
It's impossible to rare this level only because Vice has never tried it.
I was like, do or do not, there is no cape. Oh, now there's a cape.
I think his fly is open. I remember you in Mario Paint, you could use like various stamps in your pictures, and like there were Mario stamps. So I wonder if you could have created that in Mario Paint.
No. Yeah, you could. I was obviously never very good at making stamps or anything, but at one time, my cousin, I think it was him. He must have he made like some stamps, like I think Worf and maybe Riker from Star Trek: The Next Generation. I think he made. I think somewhere we have like on a VHF some proof of that. They don't exist on the cartridge or anything anymore. BRB.
Let me. Easy. Yeah, it right exactly. The convection well, that's not really convection. That's more like conduction in that case. But it reminds me of that trope, convection, schmonvection.
Convection junction, what's your erection?
That went in a direction I didn't expect.
I didn't even intend to say that when I started speaking.
Ignorant to these ignias.
Alright, so water bridge 2.
Water?
As we all know, there is no ground to this level. It's just a bunch of clouds. How did I get a bunch of 1-ups? I looked away. Was it from the flying Koopas?
There were a bunch of Super Koopas on the screen there.
So I have this Chinese microwave meal, shrimp fried rice. I decided to add some spicy sauce to it, and I may have added too much. We'll find out.
Forget, is there a Yoshi in this level?
No.
Okay, I better go back and get one. Yoshi successfully sacrificed for the greater good.
Well done. It is spicy. It's not too spicy.
I had some Brussels sprouts tonight that my mom put red pepper flakes on, so those were actually a little bit spicy.
Nice. Did they have bacon?
They had, I think it was like prosciutto.
Oh, wow. Prosciutto and red pepper. Sounds good. I think, I've had frozen Brussels sprouts a few times just in the oven, and I wanted to, put some sort of seasoning on them. I think all I really had that I thought was appropriate was like this poultry seasoning mix that I have. It was fine. I don't know how to do that thing that Cobra does.
Poultry seasoning. Mode 7, yo.
I want to say no, but honestly, it probably is. The seasoning is probably less exciting tasting than I would have hoped for and imagined based on the label. If that makes any sense. And this Szechuan spicy sauce that I got that wasn't actually that spicy. Well, apparently, if you dump enough in it, it does get spicy.
Ted.
Dude didn't even get that reference when he was a kid, right?
Yeah.
So Vanilla Dome was completed, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's go down. Ah, shit, whatever. I'll be right back while you're doing your next level.
Forest of Illusion. Well, shit. You picked a great time to BRB. Let's just not tell him that happened.
Wait, what the heck happened?
I speed ran it.
I wasn't even like done doing everything I wanted to do, but I saw it was on my turn, so Great victory.
For great justice.
Okay, BRB again.
Well, I'll mention to you guys watching, if you didn't hear, we originally thought that Ratmus was not coming over this Saturday to stream, but plans changed, so Ratmus is coming over this Saturday to stream. Just in case you didn't hear. That will be the next stream on my channel. Saturday afternoon. We do some Mario Party and Mario Kart because it's Ratmus's birthday. Ratmus's birthday is actually Monday, but close enough. Alright, let's try this again. Just trying to get flight off. Now I have achieved a great victory for great justice.
Retrieved because you're in a forest. Steffi's favorite level. Ugh. Locked up.
I wonder if I would have remembered that if you hadn't said that.
Yes. I think that was my first death.
Oh, what are you doing? Doing me done already? Oh. Wow.
I'll try this once just as I am. If I fail, then I'll go back and power up.
Power up.
I don't remember if there's anything around here. Yeah, there's a mushroom.
Imagine playing Golden Axe 2-player.
Really?
That sauce just dumped right out, and I was like, oh shit, but that was the perfect level of spice.
Oh, shit.
Alright,
Oh,
alright,
really
let's
want
go
to do
on in.
this.
You shouldn't have. Alright, let's go on in.
Yeah.
Is that one up worth it?
Not really. I get to see this too often.
I turned around and saw that, and that was my same thought. How many people don't even know that that's in the game?
That was definitely not a speed run, only 18 seconds until the.
What if I was just thinking? What if you could play this game 4-player with red toad and blue toad? That's crazy talk. It's too bad New Super Mario Bros. Wii didn't have online. Of course, even if it did, it'd be shut down.
Exactly.
We could find ways to get around that. I was looking at that new Lego Star Wars game, and that does not have online co-op either, only local. That's what's, that's what the old people say. Video games corrupt their kids. Everyone who played Pac-Man just goes around eating yellow dots all day. Killing hookers. Because Pac-Man totally killed hookers. I would think more. I don't think it ever would. I don't think it ever happened that I know of. But I would think that if a kid was going to jump into a sewer to go looking around, it would probably be after watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I don't think so, Song. I haven't driven over any hookers.
Yeah.
There's a great that reminds me of a great line from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when they go to the Hollywood movie set where Ben Affleck is, and the security guard says something like, we got a code 17 or something, and there was something earlier about having to disappear a hooker out of Ben Affleck's trailer. So the security guard says, we got like a code 17, and Ben Affleck goes, no, because I wasn't with a hooker today. And it's actually Ben Affleck playing Ben Affleck.
Whoa.
Definitely not a sensationalized version of himself. This is one of those slow water levels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doom's just going all Switch Palace percent.
Crazy for switches.
Another Ratmus saying is switches are bitches. I thought about stealing the Switch Palace, but with this level, I want to make sure, damn sure, that we get both exits.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when we get to the Forest of Illusion, making sure to keep track of all the exits that we've gotten.
So I always go to the first door, then the second door from the left. What if you eat Dippin' Dots all day?
I don't know why I'm doing this again. I could have done the Switch Palace. So I just want to get it over with or something.
Yeah. Well, without too much Lost spoilers, the woman who's watching Lost for the first time, very predictably, is very angry at the sixth season.
A lot of people were.
And just seeing the first episode, she's already not having it. I don't think I've ever asked you your opinion on any of this, but do you think that Sawyer and Juliet are best couple, or at least that they are a good couple?
I probably would have a stronger opinion on it back when I was watching it live, but it's kind of hard to remember at this point, like what I really thought about that.
Well, yeah, because
I mean,
initially,
I guess I didn't hate it, but probably wasn't my favorite either.
I don't know. It's just it's something. It's almost like it shouldn't work, and yet somehow you want it to work. And she hated Sawyer at the beginning, obviously, but then she totally warmed up to him and was totally on board with it. And she was obviously pissed with what happened to Juliet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you don't like being confused about what the hell's going on, you're not going to like the sixth season, because, I mean, I understand the whole, I mean, there's parts of it that I understand, like the flash sideways and stuff I get, but there was a lot of stuff going on in that season that you probably don't remember, and I probably don't remember because I haven't watched it since either. I never understood 90% of the stuff that was going on with the others in that season. Or even with Barry. keep talking about Lost in the Forest of Illusion, I'm going to get us even more confused about the Forest of Illusion here. All right, I got to get the
Guys, where are we?
found a hobbit named Charlie down a pipe. Was it Matt who like had extreme trouble just even getting into this pipe? He's the only person that I can think of that would have been playing this game blind recently. And I have a feeling like somebody had trouble just getting into that pipe.
To the bomb.
Oh yeah, it must have been Matt because now I'm remembering him trying to find the secret exit in this level too. Yeah.
I want that mushroom, but whatever.
What happened to you there?
Mandatory internet out of context meme clips.
It's a level that I had no idea you could error, and I just freaking screwed it up. I just blew right past it, and damn it, somehow got 7 of those. That sounds like, it almost sounds like it could be a dark joke. The secret exit is...
Don't drink the Kool-Aid sort of thing.
Wow, is this my opportunity to point out that it was actually Flavor Aid that cult drank, not Kool-Aid?
Right, yeah. My boss was actually like really into that whole story, and she was telling me about how it's not really Kool-Aid, and it pisses her off that people still call it that.
I think I had heard on the internet somewhere a long time ago that, it was actually Flavor Aid. Never really cared, but then
Whatever.
sometime recently, in the past few months, I must have randomly seen some History Channel special or something about like that cult, and like, man, it was like there was a lot that I didn't know about it, and dark and whatnot, and yeah, Flavor Aid, but like I didn't even realize that like it was a cult that I think started in California, but they actually like moved all their followers to South America, so that's like where the whole thing took place.
Right.
Like I didn't know that when I was younger.
I remember at some point reading through the Wikipedia page about it because I was like, well, if she's going to keep talking about this, I better educate myself on what it was all about.
And meanwhile, there's like a crazy cult on Superman and Lois. That crazy bitch.
It was a crazy cult in the Kirby game I just beat.
Crazy cultist drivers from Resident Evil 4.
Insane cultists from Earthbound.
So there's a lot of video game cults, is what we're...
Apparently.
Oh, wow. I think there was like an internet hiccup there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Trent Reznor once again.
Maybe Ash.
So cults are not relatable? I guess I would hope not. Also, is that pronounced as you spelled it? Scary. That's how it would be for kids.
Boys are boys, so they say. I'm not very familiar with the original Hunchback of Notre Dame story, so I don't know what positive traits he had. Because in the Disney movie, he was pretty detestable.
Hmm. All right, so we're pretty sure we have 100% of this.
Yeah, looked like it.
Now we're back on the same path. Freaking sun pump. Another thing I remember about Steffi playing this game, which it sounds crazy to say Steffi playing this game, but the only other thing I remember was that DK saw that Fish and Boo or whatever it's called and said that he's never seen that enemy in his life.
Go in the door.
We haven't mentioned caller ID once this playthrough. Oh shit, I just mentioned it. Oops. I sworn I hit down.
Do you do the fast route or the slow route?
Good question. Which one do I do and which one do I make you do? And do I ask Cobra if he knows how to do this and then he swears that he does? I'll make you do the speed run. Publisher's Mushroom House. Starring Ed McMahon. I was like, you're gonna hit that Koopa, and at the last second you drop down.
Oh.
5,000 shrooms a week for life. Mario's like, I could retire on that. That's why, according to Nintendo, Mario is canonically no longer a plumber because he retired after winning the Mushroom House sweepstakes or whatever. Can I enter this pipe or? Yeah, okay. First time I must have just bonked my head.
Fucking fuzzy.
Oops. I touched Fuzzy and I got dead. I thought I was just supposed to get dizzy. Are you holding the flattened P switch for a second?
No, it was a Buzzy Beetle shell. Whatever. Fuck that up. Alright, the just slide all day room. Zap tap badge. Lock that up. What?
Come on, D-pad.
Long trek back.
Maybe it's time to open up Star Road.
Good. So I'll do both paths of Chocolate Island then. Chuck would really be charging you.
I don't know if I had something to say to that or not, but I broke my brain. Let's see if Doom can small Luigi this.
There.
Wow. Nintendo Capri Sun made it to Bowser's Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey.
He's still on his first trip through the kingdoms?
Yeah.
Wow.
I never saw Smoke playing the game again after last I saw he was at like 862 or something. So I don't know if he gave up on it. But this is awkward.
This just goes to the castle, so start on the other route. way easier with a Yoshi. Really, I missed the feather. There we go.
Oops.
That was cool.
I should prioritize getting the path. You want to backtrack through the Forest of Illusion to get back there. Means I'll try to grab the secret exits first, and go back.
Make it slow. How do I keep missing the feather?
Whoa. I guess they figured putting a moon on the intended route would cheapen the moon. Remember how much Matt loved this level? There goes my blue Yoshi. I'm like, are you really going to try to hold that through the whole level?
Dang it. I forgot how much this level blocks you from a raring.
So this whole level isn't a rare cock block.
Yes.
Surprisingly, only a few levels do that. Raring truly was the intended route of the entire game. Bow.
Yoshi was with you in spirit.
Feather duster. I was thinking Thwimps for Mario Maker, but I almost said Thwimps for Smash.
Yes. That was kind of weird.
I was like, are you going to go for the power up or go for the kill? And you did both.
You can't move horizontally anymore unless you're a Thwomp from Mario 3.
Growing old means you can't move horizontally anymore. Is that because of the back pain? So then maybe, like you said, Thwomps from Super Mario 3, maybe they were not fully grown. Maybe they were not fully adult yet.
Teenage Thwomps.
So they could still move in either direction.
Oh god, Mega Mole.
Mega bullshit. You can't eat the P-switch, huh? I guess I just decided to get a yellow Yoshi since this level is hella short anyways.
Short.
You should totally around with that silver P-switch up there. I never go in this pipe. I was gonna say, how are you having such good luck without cape feathering? Sump.
Wow.
Shit. My yellow Yoshi that I worked so hard for.
I guess the sequel makes sense too because the older thwomps are forbidden to go west.
What about 5 Goes West that DK totally hates for some reason? One up.
Hope you're keeping track of what you've done in Star Road because I haven't been.
That's every exit except for the one that will make the lower left leg appear. Or, well, actually, it's every exit except both exits in the last one.
Oh,
You got destroyed.
destroy, destroy.
So much for that flying.
You're doing it the much safer way rather than trying to grab the P-switch as the coin bridge is still moving. All right, see ya, Ash.
Bye, Ash. Thanks for being here. What's so good about getting things done, anyways? And I don't know if Song should be staying up this late, but we appreciate her being here too. Uh,
What? I was spin jumping.
what the fuck? Did it have something to do with the two of them like overlapping at the same time?
Yes.
I that's really weird. I can't think of any time I saw that happening, but two at once is weird. Why am I ducking down like that also? Would you also just grab it and go, or is that what Cobra does?
I think I've grabbed it and gone before. Okay.
Man, I can't even. What day is tomorrow? I'm so confused about what day it is. I thought tomorrow was Friday. Wait, this is not the way I want to go. Shit. I hope I didn't screw myself over. Alright, good.
So I was landing on the sauce with my bare feet, and that's why I died.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense in the sense that I think that it should happen, but it kind of explains what probably happened. It takes most shoe brands at least zero point 0.5 seconds to regenerate from a catastrophic failure. Does that include Nike?
Here's what, according to Cobra.
Cobra is wrong. Oh, did you make
You might have made a
decision?
mistake. Yes, I did. Hardest level for me so far.
Am I going this way? If I'm going to quote unquote help you, then I need to go this way. Um, I can't remember. Like, if you hit a checkpoint in a level, and I go into that level, do I start from the checkpoint?
I don't think you do.
I don't even remember if you hit a checkpoint in this level or not.
I did hit a checkpoint, yeah. Oh, okay, I guess you do.
That answers that. Now it's time it's my chance to kilowatt sun.
As long as it's not Amelia Watt Sun, which Luna would know about.
I like panicked and my hand hit the button when it did not intend to hit the button, so I jumped instead of spin jump. Oh, jeez, yeah, that was fair. Is this actually the first Koopa thing I've killed? What the hell? Stop. If I even can kill this Koopa. No, I think I beat another castle before this.
You beat Ludwig.
Yeah, like Castle 4.
You're like, fine, I'll do it myself, since you can't handle it, Doom.
No one's ever said that before. Except for probably a Resident Evil 4 speedrun. So who's going to have the honor of killing Bowser? It's just going to depend on who gets there first.
I don't know.
Got a Yoshi all ready to go for this ghost house.
Interesting that Yoshi won't go into ghost houses, but he'll go into a ghost ship.
I wonder if it breaks down to like the simplest of lazy programming. Of like they didn't want to make a separate like how they have the intro screen for ghost houses and castles of how he jumps off Yoshi and then goes in. Like they just didn't want to make another one for a ghost ship.
Maybe.
And somehow that's like the programming logic. Like otherwise, Yoshi will stay if not for that cutscene. I'm sure that's what it is. I guess like if they had wanted to do it thematically, or if somebody makes a ROM hack, I don't even know if anybody has. Of like, I guess conceptually they would make an intro screen like that, except there's just a pipe in the center, and so Mario or Luigi walks up, jumps off Yoshi, then goes down the pipe, and then the level starts without him. Would be the way I would think.
Landed right on it.
Shit, am I gonna start this with no friggin' power-ups? I actually tried when I was running over here to like duck jump it, but I did not even jump and just fell. If I had taken one of those purple blocks through the pipe, it would have just disappeared, right?
Think so.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I should have done that. And I'm like, I don't think that works. How long did it take for Matt to find the key in this level?
Oh yeah, I think that this took him a while.
You didn't watch that video on Mega Man zipping, did you?
No.
Well, apparently it happens because of a mistake in the programming.
Hmm.
Oh shit, what the fuck am I doing? Wait. I wasn't paying attention. So okay, so you took the okay, so I have to do the long exit if I'm going for this, and apparently I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was it? It was something like the game tries to check to see if like Mega Man is running up against a wall, like you see how Mario is like running up against the wall, and it checks like 3 parts of his body, like the head, the chest, and the feet, and like it's something like if it determines that he's stuck in something, it will push him out. Again, I'm not really remembering or explaining it well, but there's something with one of the 3 pixels, or it's like depending on which way he's facing, it was supposed to take a value and add or subtract to it, but like one of it was done incorrectly. Oh Jesus! So like because they forgot to tell it to subtract instead of add like a value to a pixel, like that's the all why zipping happens, basically.
Uh-huh.
And so like apparently there's a Game Genie code you can use that will fix it and make it do it properly and make it so you can't zip. That's the other like kind of cool thing I guess about that guy's videos is like sometimes if there's a programming mistake that's small enough because of the way Game Genie works, you can literally he can reverse engineer a Game Genie code to fix that thing or change that thing.
That's weird because like nobody ever used Game Genie for that back in the day.
Yeah. Even though like the game the manual or whatever sometimes encouraged you to like play around and make up your own codes and see what happens type of thing. But yeah, like I don't think they expected you to use an emulator to reverse engineer what the code is doing. Am I doing this right?
Doing it right enough.
Apparently. Yeah, that's of course how he came up with those Game Genie codes that I took to use to the Zelda 2 make the elevators go faster thingy, which but sometimes there's ways to fix literal glitches in the game. Yeah, see, you always do it this way, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I know that way probably makes it a lot easier, but it's like I had always, as a kid, done it the other way, where I just did the coins first and kind of guessed, and like I'm so much more used to that like whenever I try to do it the way you just did, I end up screwing it up about half the time, anyways.
Mm. Yeah, I find that I'm pretty bad at guessing on that.
Whoops, went too fast there.
Two speeds, fast and way too fast.
I'm once again ashamed of what I've done. Yeah, what with Ratmus doing like the classic Mega Man games recently, I never discussed with him if he ever wanted to stream the X games. Of course, he's already been playing them offline himself and getting those achievements, so it's not like we're going to do a 100% achievement stream or anything like that, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. So, my choices are, is this the Yoshi Cave level, or is this the other one?
4 is the Yoshi one.
Alright, I'll give this a try. Yeah, this freaking Koopa one. Okay, I thought I was going to hit that Koopa, and I did not.
Alright, I have a blue Yoshi.
It's going to be a lot easier for you. Another cock blocking pipe there.
Oh, right, it's the red one. You can't just spit it out.
don't think I've ever done this without a cape feather, so. I just got the checkpoint.
Ooh.
Darn, I was like, guess I got greedy. That's one way to get a blue Yoshi in this level, not that it helps.
Oh, really? Okay, we're all right.
Are we? Now we're all right. And now I can get power-ups. Well, we're almost to Bowser, and we're almost at the 2.5 hour mark. Oh shit, we still have Special World. Go ahead and seal his castle. Because why don't more people do this?
Yeah, I'd be struggling to stay awake if it were after 1 a.m. for me, too.
I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight. Of course, early to bed for me means anytime before 3 a.m.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
No, that is not where I live. Trying to avoid it. I remember Matt did eventually think to jump down there and found that. But then why didn't he just do this instead of waiting for the Magic Koopa to break those blocks? Like, even when he had a cape.
Yeah, I don't know. He was on this level for a long time.
I mean, it is the last castle. I guess it's supposed to be difficult, but actually is not that difficult. I looked at my following page again, and I follow this channel that just plays Whose Line Is It Anyway all the time. I haven't watched it in a while, but the thumbnail is the game where Colin is in front of the green screen and he has to guess what's behind him. It's that, and it's the Jerry Springer show. And there's this. It looks like a girl in a bra is giving a lap dance to somebody in the audience, and it says Jerry Springer, and then it's Colin Mockery standing right next to it. Ultimate Flex beating that level with a blue Yoshi twice. Did you ever wonder as a kid why this looks like it says 81 when there's 96 levels? Because I did.
Oh, the paths.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever wondered that or not.
Well, I've wondered that to this day. On to Star Road. Or Special World, rather. These P-switches over here. I want to do this. Did not work. There we go. Disappeared. One gray coin.
Just one.
You get to do the best level in the game. And you have a blue Yoshi ready to go.
Yeah, so I hope I don't fuck it up.
You've studied my many YouTube highlights on the subject. That works.
Dicey, but it worked.
Now I can have a highlight on my channel that says Codoom beats Tubular. Who the hell makes highlights anymore? Oh god, I hate this freaking level.
It's way cool.
Probably the least fucking cool of any of these levels. This is without a doubt the special world level that I'm worst at.
far can I get with a Yoshi here?
Yeah. If you could do, if that was a thing you could do, I would have done that. I don't know why I just thought of it, but somebody posted in some Discord. I don't even remember what the hell it was anymore. Some video, even if it was in a Discord that you saw, I'm sure you didn't watch it. It was like a video clip, probably from the early '90s, late '80s, about Hulk Hogan, and he had like a he was in a pizza restaurant in the Mall of America in Minnesota or wherever it was, and like I guess it was just the height of Hulkamania, and people, he was like promoting this pizza restaurant, and just people were going nuts and mobbing him, and he was, oh, okay, so you can't do that. God damn it. I'm gonna BRB, and hopefully you don't die immediately in the level.
Got fuzzied. I feel like you might be able to fly here if you just do the trajectory right. And that's how it's done. Rock gets awesome.
Well, I guess I'll have to watch the recording to see how it was done.
I flew it.
Tried to fireball, but I turned to the left.
Fireballs. Yum.
Like, is there any reason to do this here? I just don't want to die.
Ugh. Oh, damn it. Really? Didn't think that's where I was gonna die. Yeah, that'll help. There.
So, what do you think Donkey Kong Country co-op would be like on this?
Hmm.
Crazy, laggy.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country requires more precision than Mario does, so
Yeah, with the controller. Although, I mean, clearly we've had a little bit of controller issues, but not as much as I initially thought we would have. Certainly not as bad as playing Mario 64 with a Switch Pro controller, which isn't even the worst thing in the world. I mean, I was able to get 118 stars before I gave up.
really any N64 game I think would be a challenge.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, Ratmus had some challenge with some of the things he was trying to do in Ocarina of Time, but he did it. Except for finding that damn Hylian Loach clearly doesn't exist.
There's apparently just random shit up there in the sky that blocks you.
Random shit.
Idle screen level clear.
Mondo nuts over here. So since I get this level, I'm doing it my way.
Like Frank Sinatra. I should have done it this way during the race, but I was stubborn, and that was my downfall.
It's totally a fallacy of how could waiting there for 25 seconds somehow be faster.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Outrageous. That's what
Okay,
Anakin.
well, I was going to get rid of Yoshi anyway.
I was gonna say that's what Anakin said when they didn't make him a Jedi Master.
Ugh, dip too low. Oh my god. Ah,
I thought you were gonna maybe try to re-fly again over there.
lost my cape too fast.
No checkpoints.
That's how it should have gone. But the audio threw me off.
I probably asked you this before, but have you seen Top Gun?
Yeah, the original one. I saw it when I was a kid.
Have you ever seen the parody movie Hot Shots?
I've seen Hot Shots Part 2,
But not the first one.
not the first one.
Yeah, because of course I never saw Top Gun until recently. But when I was probably a young teenager, whenever it came out, I saw Hot Shots 1 and Part 2. But like I haven't seen them since the '90s probably, and so for some reason I was looking it up, and it was like, yeah, Hot Shots 1 is a parody of Top Gun, and I looked at it, and I'm like, yeah, this is totally a parody of Top Gun. Like I probably didn't get any of this stuff when I was a kid watching it. Maybe I'll get it now if I watch it again.
I remember Part 2 had stuff like Star Wars parodies that I understood.
Oh yeah, it said Part 2 was more like Rambo, but it's like the later Rambo movies, like where he became a spectacle, obviously, because the only one Rambo one I've seen is the first one, and that's very different. Which I forget if you've seen that one or not. First Blood.
I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, I've only seen First Blood, and that was on the list of possibles that you chose. My
I
cousin
did
Vinny,
see that, yeah.
which is good.
Get out of my way.
See, if you had killed him by spitting the shell at him, then it would have one-shotted him, and he wouldn't have called them his friends.
Mm. You are a super player.
Hey, game, I think I'm a super player too. Doom ain't doing it by himself. So I'm going to say that
When you beat Bowser, it's gonna say that Mario did it by himself.
I think you tactically died in Outrageous on purpose to make me beat Bowser. That's what I'm going to say. Just going to check and make sure I have 2 Cape Feathers, I guess. Well, now begs the question, do I go in the front door or the back door? No, I guess I'll go in the back door. Normally I get the checkpoint and then leave, but I'll just go in there and go straight and try for it. If I die, you can choose to go in the front door if you wish.
Cameo hype.
I could have sworn that somebody had mentioned that, like, oh, there's a number of enemies that didn't appear in the credits, but like the only one I can think of is Ninja.
Yeah, I'd have to really think about it to know if there were any others. Bowser's bowling balls don't appear in the credits if you even count those as enemies.
How did I know that this square was going to be safe? I guessed.
There's always a space in between each fire, so if you stand on a spot next to a fire, you're guaranteed to be safe.
Fucking missing my shots. Not expecting another ball to come out for some reason. Clearly I should have been.
Enjoy that clown copter while you've got it, Bowser. Your son is going to hijack it in the future.
Damn it, Junior, you can't even get a driver's license yet.
Well, Dad.
That's the other thing, like you said, is whatever space had fire the first time will not the second time. So that's how I knew that this spot was going to be safe then.
BG.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Rockman and Kodoom Co-op Super Mario World.
Mario's adventure is over. Luigi didn't do shit.
Shit. some reason my emote menu was like all the way down in these weirdo emotes. Like, what the hell is this? 2020 delivery? A box of freaking cupcakes or hot dogs? I don't know.
Yeah, that would have taken way too long if we had done it after I finished work, unless I had eaten dinner late.
Check out this heart. Luigi adventure. We don't need
Yeah,
a
that was quite a story that's told in that game.
Arson made some crazy emotes and somebody gifted me another sub to him. Luigi doesn't even deserve a year. Well, I mean, whoa, hey fish.
Hey, fish. Somehow Luigi got into the Metroid Prime games. So apparently he's their hint system.
Is this where we talk about Dave Brooks and how many V's he has in his name?
Was like that one platformer VVVVVV.
Just looks like a lot of W's. Because wasn't he the one responsible for naming all the Koopalings and Trent Reznor?
Oh, maybe.
After the weird names that he chose.
Thank you.
I can't remember now, but when Ramus and I did this in Japanese, I want to say that the Yoshi on the Yoshi's house was written in katakana. I know these were all written in English, but they all had weird names, weird Japanese names. I don't remember what any of them were, just that I was shocked.
Bullet bills, I think, are killers.
Oh, yeah. So was it like Bonsai Killa?
Maybe.
Really? And I think Fishbone had a weird name, but I can't remember what it was. And there was some other name for the Beatles, like it was something to do with like Me Tools or Mets. I think Torpedo Teds were just Torpedo.
Hmm.
I don't remember any of that. Well, Doom, what are we going to do after this? Song is going to bed. Bye, Song. Thank you for staying up.
And
Well, I actually have I mean, I don't think we're going to do anything else long or like that, although I do have a quick idea because I do want to go to bed early. But I believe in order to first we need to check if we even got 96 exits, and in order to freaking do that, I gotta again access the Joy Cons and change my controller because I can't reset the Super Mario World without it. I'm trying to get my Joy-Cons to wake up. I wonder if it's not even going to work. Because, like, maybe you're the 2-player and it's not. Like, the Joy-Cons are, like, trying to be recognized and then it's not doing anything. Can you access the suspend menu? RockDhum is in control.
It looks like all I can do is end the session.
Okay, well, end session then. Okay, now let's see if my Joy-Cons turn on. They're not working. Okay, wait, hold on. How did I do that? I was just mashing buttons on the controller and somehow it accessed the home menu for a second. I don't know what I did, but somehow I got it to access. Controllers. Now, reset. '96. Okay. Real quick, I'll show this. This was the. Well, I guess you can't see it unless you have my stream open. You have my screen open.
Yeah, I haven't opened.
Yeah, this is the special Super Mario World that I mentioned earlier. And if you try to reset it to see if you have 96 exits, it just goes to this. I don't know what the. Like, is that for people who can't beat Bowser unless they give it to you? I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. Actually, my online session is still going, so let me just re-invite you. Here's what I want to try. Super Mario All-Stars. Let's go to Mario 3. And I don't want to actually, like... Oh, wait. I actually wanted to hit Battle Game.
Oh.
I forgot that was an option, because I remember, like, doing it this way, you know? Oh, is this... Oh. I've been playing this with a Super Nintendo controller. And this is, well, I mean, this is a Super Nintendo game, but the buttons are all different.
Yeah.
Oh well, I guess. Like, well, it would have been nice to play the actual battle, but with this controller anyway, this might not be a good idea. try to like mess you up and kill you. Like you just did.
Oh wow, okay. That worked out better than I thought it would. That's what the sump pump has to say about that. Oh, it's a coin one.
Now, well, I probably can't even get out of here without doing that crazy shit that I did. Wait, how did I do that? I don't understand. Like, maybe pressing L and R along with some other button, but I can't figure out what I did. Anyways, let's get out of here. All right, because I can be done if you are.
Yeah, I don't know what else we would really do at this point.
Yeah, because All Stars is kind of a bust. Donkey Kong Country was probably a stupid idea. I think we played a little bit of Super Mario Kart one time, didn't we?
Well, yeah, we played battle mode.
Yeah. We should at some time do the N64 Mario Kart Star Fox 64 battle. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I just have to get used to the controls in that.
Well, you and me both. It'll be silly and whatever. And yeah, at some point, if you download NES, did you download
I
NES? Okay. Yeah, well, we could try Versus Excite Bike for a second or two. Maybe the next time we try Toe Jam and Earl or something. But yeah, we did Super Mario World. It worked out. That was fun. My next stream will be with Ratmus, supposedly on Saturday afternoon. So when is your next stream, Doom?
Sometime next week, because I am definitely not going to have this boss rush unlocked by tomorrow.
Gotcha. All right. Well, for anyone who is still here, thank you for watching this special RockDhum late night stream. And there's nobody that I want to raid, so we're done. Good night.
Get out of here, Leon.
Get the hell out.